no one's monitoring our blink rate because that dry eye is another it's another hot topic in the eye care industry, and we're seeing young kids. My patient 9-year old getting dry eye. I mean, because iPads, they're pretty much the new nanny these days. So 9-year old getting dry eyes because their blink rate was horrible. Like normally, like right now, I'm chatting with you. We should be blinking anywhere between 12 to 18 times per minute. So there are a lot of studies coming out saying that look, if you stare at your screen, your blink rate could drop as low as 2.5 times per minute. So this decrease in blinking is what causes the dry eyes these days for young people, young adults. Um, but we had the software, we had the algorithm to monitor your blink rate. Not just that, we actually monitor the quality of your blinks, whether it's a complete blinks or partial blinks. So that's it's no one still no one has that algorithm right now. So it's just one of those things that we're so early. I have friends calling me crazy, calling me, spending all the time, money coming up. And then later on, when people start talking about, these, blink rate, the dry eye problem, he start changing their tones, calling me a visionary. So I guess being a visionary and being a, crazy, someone crazy, there's a very fine line between. Yeah, it's all, yeah. So,
And having technology catch up to what you're at. I mean, there's so many things that is, because I've been, I'm older, and I've seen everything where there's ideas that you want to do 10 years
mhm.
ago that you could do now you couldn't do 10 years ago.
Yeah, absolutely. Even the basic one, the camera, for example, the camera, the frame rate, the resolution,
Mhm.
15, 20 years ago, it was so challenging trying to come up with a camera that's cost effective. You don't want the super expensive camera, so cost effective, and that can also capture your blink because our blink could be as fast as point 0.15 seconds or 0.12 seconds. Yeah. So you have a camera that capture it and then analyze it and spit out the data. So, but now it's much easier. Yeah, back then the CPU was running 70, 80%, and then the inverter was like, "Whoa, what happened to your computer? It's running so loud. The fan is running like crazy." So
Yeah, I
that,
mean,
that,
'cause
that was very interesting days. Yeah.
and I didn't know how advanced was. In 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, I went to this place called Growth Hacking Live in San Diego,
Uh-huh.
and they talked about vibe coding, which is coding without knowing how to code. You use AI that does all the. You're
Yeah.
telling it what you want, and you have the conversation with it. The best thing about that is the end user is explaining to it how it should be. Where in the past, when you had a lot of coders, they were not the end user. So it
Hmm.
would not look the way that the visionary person would want it. And now, the way it is now, if you have an idea, you can get it out into market so much faster than you
Oh,
ever could.
absolutely. Yes. Yeah. I mean, even earlier, they were actually one of the earlier, uh, at least my programmers, they're one of the earliest ones to use AI in our algorithms. So we had to feed a ton of data there, and the shape of the eyes, everyone's very different. Asians, versus Caucasian versus some others, and then all the features, color of the eyes, the blood vessels, everything's so different. So we have to feed tons of data there. That took forever. I'm pretty sure nowadays, if we had to do that, it probably takes a month or two. We could probably collect, hundred thousands of data, easily.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so
Yeah.
fast. I mean, so when I came back from that event, there was three things I wanted to fix because as an entrepreneur, the headaches I've had with websites, with YouTube, because I do a lot of stuff with that,
Yeah.
and other stuff, how I'm doing my certain podcast stuff. I created three sets of software within 72 hours. So,
Whoa.
yeah,
Yeah.